This is a night to me. Bring it up for you and me. Alcune se hai खिलाड़ी हमारे देखेंगे सारे बनेंगे सितारे सभी. Put on the juice, put on the flame. Bring all your friends, get ready for the game. चलो मेरे साथ ये flex अपने हाथ में stadium में हर एक करो फिर bang. Dance करे energy तो हल्ला मचाओ. खिलाड़ी करे फिर हल्ला मचाओ. Bring हो या पार, bring हो या रात. Stadium के floor पे शोर के किसी ने मत बचे.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for One Soul Crew. To all who have joined us just now, एक बार फिर से आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है to the finals of Indrajit Namchul Arunachal League 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, पिछले 35 दिनों से for the last 35 days we have seen sweat, passion, adrenaline and a lot of heart from all our 10 teams. Can we have a big round of applause for all our 10 teams, starting with Dibang United FC, Kameng United FC, United Kurung FC, Patka United FC, Namsai FC, Monyul FC, FC Niga United, Siang Warriors FC, and of course our finalists, Capital Complex FC and SUBANSIRI United FC. What a league we have this first edition. World class in terms of play, in terms of every single thing. But आज की शाम in the grand finale is not just about the finals, it's also about our dream of making Arunachal come together with this league. With the 10 teams, we have 45 matches and 154 goals. We are with the finalists of our finals, the finalists of this season. 28 डिस्ट्रिक्ट पूरी अरुणाचल में है, जहां से अलग-अलग डिस्ट्रिक्ट के प्लेयर्स ने इन 10 टीमों में भाग लिया. They played together as a team, as a family, with players from different parts of the country, and we had such an amazing league. In the very short span of time, उन्होंने अपना best दिया with their performance, with their practice, training and all, and the result was an exceptionally wonderful league. But this is also a night to remember the person जिसके नाम पे ये league पड़ा है, what he did decades back, which inspires us even today. Indrajit Namchul, a pioneer of Arunachal football. एक ऐसा वक्त जहाँ infrastructure के नाम पर अरुणाचल में कुछ भी नहीं था, when education was nowhere to be found. This guy played for India internationally. Can we have a big round of applause for Indrajit Namchul, sir, a former sports minister and the first sportsman to represent Arunachal and India from our state internationally. He became the Indian junior team captain and played in the international championship in 1964 in Saigon and Malaysia. उनकी honor में इस league को we started. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a heartiest welcome from all our team to the Indrajit Namchul Arunachal League 2025 finals. We have a person up next who has made us proud in terms of in a very short while, we'll have a special performance before we move on to our final match. Of course, that is what we are all here for. But let me check the energy here first. Kiske support is zyada hai. Most of you are on our way to the amazing Golden Jubilees Outdoor Stadium here at Upia. But let's hear how many people are here to support their favorite team. Can we have some noise for the Capital Complex Football Club? एक बार जोरदार नॉइज हो जाए for the Capital Complex Football Club. एनर्जी की जरूरत है. We need more of you guys to join. Can we make some noise for the SUBANSIRI United FC? God, they're strong, but it's a fight that is going to happen on the field. This is the big finale. This is the first edition of Indrajit Namchul Arunachal League 2025 finals is on. We have our two teams, CCFC and SUBANSIRI United Football Club, here on the grounds. In a very short while, you'll see the grand finale, our final match after 45 matches and more than 35 days. This is what we've come to, the best of the best.
65, speeding up the PCH, a hell of a ride. They don't wanna see us make it, they just wanna divide. 2017, Bonnie and Clyde.
Illumination from TCA. Yeah. Walking to the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Golden Jubilee Stadium, UP, for today's final match of the Intrajit Namchum Arunachal League 2025 match between Capital Complex FC and SUBANSIRI United FC. In the interest of spectator safety, please pay attention to the following announcement.
Smoking is not permitted in the stadium except in designated smoking areas. Please keep your belongings with you at all times. Please return all found items to the service desk. Should an evacuation be required, please do not panic. All persons must immediately proceed to the nearest exit. To assist in the evacuation process, please take note of the emergency exit signs positioned around the stadium. Should you require special assistance, please identify yourself to our security staff. Please follow the directions of the police and evacuation team at all times. This message is in the best interest of not only your safety, but also of those around you. Here are the team lineups for Capital Complex FC. Player number 3, Akash Kino. Player number 5, Hage Servo. Player number 9, Vivek Gurung. Player number 11, Rahul Goju Singpo. Player number 13, Olik Tayeng. Player number 20, Dorji Sewang. Player number 22, Tao Tapu. Player number 23, Techi Tatra. Player number 30, Takyo Tadap. Player number 44, Jagom Loi. Player number 66, Jinko Gadi. The substitutes are player number 7, Akash Tao. Player number 8, Toku Panu. Player number 10, Damli Bomnyo. Player number 18, Tasar Negya Dignyum. Player number 19, Takar Mengnya. Player number 21, Momuk Ado. Player number 27, Digran Soyun. Player number 42, Daniel Gurung. Player number 77, Nabam Ropo. The head coach is Kipa Bharat. The team manager, Gibi Tava. For Subansiri United FC, player number 2, Kon Tolu. Player number 4, Yowa Takam. Player number 5, Tagru Tajom. Player number 6, Moirantem Amarjit Singh. Player number 8, Aham Shanbam Shushil Maiti. Player number 9, Jerry Onsamas Pulamte. Player number 10, Milo Taring. Player number 12, Jupa Singkom. Player number 19, Loithongbam Kisan Singh. Player number 22, Tanya Raji. Player number 45, Dorji Wangchu Kangraju. The substitutes are player number 1, Noor Alam Ghazi. Player number 3, Kongrai Latpam Manjeet Sharma. Player number 11, Kago Duyu. Player number 15, Rahul Paleng. Player number 21, Yomjen Yekar. Player number 23, Pritam Kumar Singh Soraisem. Player number 33, Kabak Tata. Player number 44, Jipan Bulo. Player number 49, Ngangom Ronald Singh. The team manager, Sanju Roy. The referee for this match is Sangam Kayang. The assistant referees are Seni Muda and Tanyom Mokkar. The fourth official is Karba Kambu. The match commissioner is Koncho Tashi. The referee assessor, Tanasani. Please enjoy the game. Thank you.
आप जो लोग पीछे बैठे हैं, the people who are sitting in the last row, आप जो last row में बैठ रहे हैं, here also, please come down. हमारे blasters लगे हुए हैं, there are fireworks के blasters लगे हुए हैं. You cannot speed in. जो last row लोग बैठ रहे हैं, here. Please, आप वहाँ से move कीजिए. Even you guys, CCFC की जो crowd है वहाँ पे, can you see me here on the middle? Please come. Blasters behind you on the top of the sitting aisle. वो फटेगा 652 को. It might hurt you. You might get hurt. Fireworks है. So please come down or spread out. I repeat again, it's for your own safety. We have behind you. So the ones who are sitting on the last row, please come down or spread out. There are blasters or fireworks which would go out on 652 and later too. So you might get hurt. आपको लग सकती है आग से. आप please spread out हो जाए. This is an earnest request from the INAL team to people who are sitting on this side. I hope you have a lovely match. Sitting with us. INAL 2025. This is the first edition of Arunachal League. Welcome once again to all the people who are at the Golden Jubilee Stadium, UPIA, and to the people who are watching us from worldwide through our broadcasting partners. We would like to thank a lot of people who made this full league possible and such a successful one for our very first edition. हमारी पूरी टीम की ओर से we would like to thank each and every one of them. There's a huge list of people to thank, and I start with Department of Sports, Government of Arunachal Pradesh for their support, the District Administration of Papumpare and Itanagar Capital Region, the Office of District Medical Officer Papumpare and Itanagar Capital Region, the Deputy Inspector General of ICR, the Superintendent of Police Papumpare, Superintendent of Police Traffic ICR. A special thanks goes to the Superintendent of Police, Fire and Emergency Services Itanagar, Department of Power, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, UPR Division, Department of PHE, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, UPR Division, Department of Urban Development and Housing, Government of Arunachal Pradesh, UPR, and a special thanks goes out to Tomoraba Institute of Medical Science.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome from Golden Jubilee Stadium, UPIA. I'm Nani Hali, and I'm standing right next to the chairman of the league, the main man behind this entire Indrajit Namcho Arunachal League, Okit Paling. Okit sir, after 5 years, 5 long years, league वापस आया हमारे state.
Yes.
And in a new, revived phase.
Yeah.
This is the first time Arunachal football is going out there in the public. People across the country and people from other countries as well are witnessing this league. What do you have to say about it? Are you happy with how the league has turned out?
Firstly, what we planned for almost like for the last 3 years, this is exactly turning out to be the way we planned. Yes, this is although we had this league before, but the new avatar of this, Indoor Namchung, the one you see now, this is how the football is going to be for the next, many years in Arunachal Pradesh. So I think all the, people involved in this league, I cannot name since the list is long, but most importantly, we would like to thank all the fans from all the clubs who has turned out in the stadium, and today we have finale, and we'll come back better next year.
I think the way the league has turned out, it has been absolutely phenomenal. So one more question to you before you leave. What do you see the future roadmap going forward for the league?
When we started this league, it is not just playing football. One is when we started this football, it is not only about playing football. We have a roadmap. We have a master plan for next 5 years. Like the league winners will go to the high league. Also, we are planning, because since the focus should be on, sub-junior level, to have good chunks of player for this next year at this stage, we have to focus more on, development groups. So, with the support of APFA is taking up this subject. You can hear the crowd roar. So the focus should be, and we will focus basically on the development of youth, because when we have Super League in India under 12, under 13, under 17, under 19, state can have our own league for the kids when it is under 12, under maybe under 15 and under 18, so that these kids go ahead to play for the state. They can participate in the league organized by AFF. So we have lots of roadmap ahead, and please do keep us supporting. Do follow us. We have lots of social media pages. So although this is the finale today, but this is just the beginning. We have lots of other plans, and I'm sure with the support of all the stakeholders, the state people is going to we as a state, we are going to be the the powerhouse of the football in years to come.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Ali.
Live from the Arunachal League. This is from the Golden Jubilee Stadium, outdoor stadium in UP. Very quickly, don't have much time before the kickoff, so just a few words, all thanks to the horrible traffic in UP. Nonetheless, I have here with me my co-commentator and the technical expert who has been throughout with us in the tournament. Hali, very quick words, we don't have much time. The journey for both the teams, CCFC and SUBANSIRI. CCFC has had it relatively easy, is that fair thing to say? And SUBANSIRI has had really some two grueling matches in the last two encounters.
Well, absolutely, yes. Capital Complex has been one of the best sides that's shown us that time and again. They've been one of the most dominant sides as far as attack is concerned, as far as defense is concerned. And as I've already said, it has been a joy to watch them play. 34 goals scored in total, and only 11 conceded for Capital Complex. And on the other side, for SUBANSIRI United, it has been a curvy journey. They have faced a couple of bumps in between. They did lose against Capital Complex in their previous encounter. But overall, I think SUBANSIRI United as well is a very formidable side. They are the team that has conceded the least amount of goals in the entire league. So definitely it is going to be a very exciting battle tonight between Capital Complex and SUBANSIRI United. Sorry.
Just have to do a little bit of back and forth between the mic because I had a little bit of technical issue. Now just don't have much time. Any danger person to look out for in each of the team per se? Anyone from CCFC or from Subansiri?
Well, every player has to be looked upon. I think each and every player in both the teams they have been performing brilliantly throughout the season. Particularly in the flanks, I think wingers for Capital Complex, Vivek Gurung and Dorji Sewang, in combination with the fullbacks, Tau Tapu and Janko Kadi, it is going to be a threat on the flanks for Subansiri United. So the fullbacks for Subansiri United, Tania Raji and Tau Tapu, Tania Raji and Kanu Kona, beg your pardon, they have to be really on their toes. And at the same time, the support from the midfield, Sushil Mehta and Amarjit has to be there so that they can sort of create that numerical overload on the flanks and not allow the likes of Vivek and Jenko do something produce something from the flanks. And I think the midfield battle is also going to be very exciting to see. The likes of Sarbo, Olik, Takyu Tatab, they have been phenomenal for Capital Complex. And on the other hand, for Subansiri, we have Amarjit Singh and Sushil Mehta, all these two players with I-League experience in their bag. So yes, I think the team that is going to dominate the midfield is going to dominate the match as well.
Is it fair to maybe ask for some kind of a prediction? I know your last prediction in the last qualifier wasn't quite accurate, but what an encounter that was. Do you think that's going to weigh a bit heavily on the Subansiri team? Had two very grueling encounters in the last two matches, physical plus matches and the penalty shootout in the last one. Do you think that's going to probably put them on a back foot a little bit, and CCFC having well rested for almost 5 days or so? Do you think that gives them a huge advantage per se? And like I said, maybe last words, right after that question, if you can maybe give your prediction for tonight.
No, absolutely. Capital Complex, they have rested for almost more than 5 days since their last encounter. And on the other hand, for Subansiri United, just day before yesterday, they had played a very grueling, very nail-biting match against Siang Warriors. So, of course, that added window that Capital Complex have got to rest and recover is going to be going to give them sort of a boost ahead of Subansiri United. But nonetheless, as I said, football is also about wit. Football is also about how you mentally approach the game, and I'm pretty sure both the teams, all the players are going to give it their 110%. And as far as my prediction is concerned, I think it is going to be a very, very tight battle. But I'll go for 2-1 Capital Complex. What about you?
Well, the thing is, CCFC obviously has that clear advantage. They have been, well rested in the fact that they've been pretty much unstoppable, except for that maybe one game against Namsai. But just considering the fact how much of a spirited fight that Subansiri has put in, I'm just going to go with the emotional prediction on this one. I'm going to say maybe Subansiri is just going to come through and somehow make it happen and beat CCFC by maybe, again, same margin, 2-1 perhaps. That's my prediction. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. Just a few more minutes before the teams come into the picture. It's been a wonderful experience so far being associated with this league. This is the first of a kind. The whole format of the league from what it was before was rebranded, and for that we have no one other than the organizers to be thankful for. Everybody's done a lot of a great work, a lot of hard work, sweat, toil, not to mention all the teams that have performed so passionately. There has been a lot of drama, a lot of heartbreak, but I think this is what it all boils down to. It comes down to tonight. This is the grand finale, and this is where all of that drama, all of the tension that has been building up for more than a month of non-stop footballing, that's going to unleash itself tonight. And in a few minutes' time, we will see who gets to be the champion for the Indrajit Namchum Arunachal League 2025-26. Is it going to be Capital Complex FC, as my friend predicts, or is it going to be the spirited comeback that's been made by Subansiri United FC? We will get to see that in a few moments' time. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned. We will go live with the match shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the match, we have the trophy showcase by Chairman INAL, Sri Okit Paling sir. Can we have a big round of applause for the trophy that the two teams will be playing for? Ladies and gentlemen, इंद्रजीत नाम शुभ अरुणाचल लीग की ट्रॉफी हम अनवील कर रहे हैं और उसे लेके आ रहे हैं हमारे लीग के चेयरमैन श्री ओकित पालिंग सर. The trophy they are playing for, आप स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं my dear friend. The trophy is there. That is the Indrajit Namchum Arunachal League first edition trophy. That is what the two teams will be playing for. Ladies and gentlemen, especially people who are on this side of the stadium, the light show will start.
The wait is over. The journey finds its destination. The Indrajit Namchum Arunachal League, a month's sweat, struggle and song, now stands at this summit. Under the floodlights of the Golden Jubilee Outdoor Stadium UPA, history holds its breath. Capital Complex, a team that set the standard, the rhythm, the pace. They have walked the season with the certainty of champions. They face off SUBANSIRI United FC, the miracle makers. SUBANSIRI United versus Capital Complex FC. One the front runner, the other the fighter. But now 90 minutes from immortality. This is the final of the Indrajit Namchum Arunachal League 25-26. The night the league becomes legend. A crisp, cool evening in Upia. 17 degrees centigrade under clear skies. The mountain air light. The breeze gentle, carrying the echo of anticipation. Perfect conditions for a final worthy of the season's story. The surface a little worn from the weeks gone by, but true underfoot. The ball will move cleanly in the turf, responsive. A pitch ready for football that flows, for a final that feels. Golden Jubilee Stadium is packed up for this mega contest. Capital Complex, the front runners, flawless and fierce, chasing the perfect finish to a near-perfect season. And SUBANSIRI United FC, the dreamers, the survivors, who've battled fatigue and fate to stand here tonight. The champions of consistency meet the masters of courage. One to complete their story, the other to rewrite theirs. The epicenter of this colossal clash is the Golden Jubilee Outdoor Stadium, Upia. Both these teams have been the league's compass, steady, certain and unshakable. Capital Complex with 9 wins out of 10, a campaign built on dominance and discipline. 36 goals scored, just 12 conceded. Numbers that speak not of luck but of control. From the very first whistle, Capital Complex played like a team that knew where they were going. Every match a message, every victory a step closer to the inevitability. In the first qualifier they were tested. Siang Warriors struck first, but Capital Complex struck harder, winning 2-1 to book their place in the final. The football has been art and authority in equal measure, composed, commanding and complete. And now one last task remains, to turn consistency into a crown. And if Capital Complex they worked to the final, SUBANSIRI United crawled, climbed and conquered their way here. A season built on structure and stubbornness. 7 wins, 1 draw, 3 defeats, and the league's best defense with only 11 goals conceded and 5 clean sheets. They didn't dazzle, they endured, they didn't dominate, they defied. In the first eliminator they were 2 goals down, exhausted and on the brink, yet they clawed back to 2-2 and won it on penalties. And the second qualifier, they faced Siang Warriors, another epic, another storm weathered, and again they stood tall when it mattered the most. The Orange Brigade have not just reached the final, they have survived to get here. From underdogs to unbreakable, they've turned endurance into excellence. And now one last mountain stands between them and immortality. The Golden Jubilee Stadium stands trembling with anticipation, flags fluttering, drums rolling, voices rising from every corner of Arunachal Pradesh. It's a sellout crowd here. Football almost like a religion in this part of the world. We saw a massive turnout during the SAF Under-19 Championship as well, during the Santosh Trophy final rounds. Football at its brilliant behest. Capital Complex FC, the season's sovereign, steady and supreme. The last time these two teams met, it took just one moment in Hage Sarbo's strike to make the difference. They have led from the front and tonight they chase the crown. SUBANSIRI United FC, the survivors, the believers, 120 minutes, penalties, fatigue, and still they rise. Every drop of effort has brought them here. The Kings against the Dreamers. The fresh against the fearless. What a mammoth occasion here. Both teams with a shot and their crowning glory. Will it be the blue and white of Capital Complex? Or will it be the flaming orange of SUBANSIRI United? Will be known tonight. League making a grand return after 5 years. Refurbished. Teams now walk to the center. Distinguished guests might step forward. The dignitaries, the dreamers, the custodians of Arunachal football. The numbers will tell you the path, but they cannot measure the heart. Capital Complex, 9 wins out of 10. The league's benchmark, dominant, disciplined, decisive, and SUBANSIRI. A side built not on flair but on fight. The resilience, their greatest weapon. Played 11, won 7 games, drawn 1, lost 3. Scored 18 goals and conceded 11. Kept 5 clean sheets. The best defensive record in the league. A side built not on flair but on fight. The resilience, their greatest weapon. Last time they met back on 18th of October. It was settled by a single strike. Hage Sarbo's 1-0 to Capital Complex. One team thrives on control, the other survives on courage. Tonight the numbers fade and only glory remains.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the match, we have a sad news to share. मैं आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि प्लीज अपने अपनी जगह में खड़े हो जाएं. We have a condolence to give. I request each and every one of you, all the teams, all the staff crew, हम आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे, please join us in this state of mourning. हमने आज सुबह श्री लोनी रामजी को खोया है. Beloved brother of senior state football coach Shri Rocky Ramji. He was and husband of Srimati Kar Supi, Secretary Arunachal Women's Football Committee and the head coach of this team, senior women's football team. आज सुबह रोनी सर हमारे बीच नहीं है और उनकी डेथ इलनेस हुई है. इस दुख भरी घड़ी में हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे पूरी स्टेट फुटबॉल की फेडरेशन की ओर से हम इस परिवार के साथ हैं. हम चाहेंगे एक छोटा सा for brief time we'd like you to please maintain silence and stay with us until I start. Stop. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to please stand up. मैं आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा एक बार फिर से खड़े हो जाएं for the national anthem of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of the country. देवी सज्जनों, भारत के राष्ट्रगान के लिए प्लीज खड़े हो जाएं.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा. हिंद
because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the game. For one last time before the game starts, can you make some noise for CCFC? For the team in orange, SUBANSIRI, make some noise. Good luck to both the teams. May the best one win.
For the second time in 3 weeks, after highs and lows, from magnificent goals and entertaining draws, champion will be decided tonight. Friends, families and fans, hold tight. The final drop in this roller coaster still has 90 minutes left. This is the INL Capital Complex against SUBANSIRI. Hopeful champions elect against the title favourites. Two captains, Techi Patra and Kawata, one last time this season. Both centre backs will have a big role to play. And the referees in charge of Sandampaya, Kenimida, Nokar and Kalba Kambu is the lineup of the complex unchanged from the first quarter-final. Keeper Bharat sticks to his 4-3-3. All the stars starts tonight. Capital Complex FC. And over to Malamitei SUBANSIRI. Yoatakam returns from suspension is the big news for the Orange Brigade, and Kishan getting a start on the left wing. No Bill Tucker in the starting lineup this evening. It's a 4-2-3-1 from Marlon Mitey. Now the team photographs. Frozen frame in time. Two squads, two stories, one destiny. And in a few minutes, those smiles will harden into focus. Those arms around the shoulders will turn into challenges in midfield. And now they stand together, united by the game, divided by the dream. After 48 games, it comes down to this. A new beginning for new legacy. Two teams will showcase ambition and passion. Tonight, a new star will take the light. Heroes will emerge. History will be made. And only one team can be champion and create new legacy. Who will it be? We are a few seconds away from kickoff. It's the grand finale of the INL 25-26. I'm going to post it on the YouTube channel of Arunachal League. The last dance, Capital Complex against SUBANSIRI United FC. Welcome then to this most colourful setting to Arunachal Pradesh, to the INL final between Capital Complex and SUBANSIRI. There is a clarity of nostalgia in the air, as the two teams which are part of these states' dramatic football history in a short span of time clash on this nights of nights. And it is below that they will circle ocean blue and amber flame, their feathers raised into ruff. It is here that they will sport, rising into the air, talent locked, stuck on their shoes. This is where they will claim and counter-claim and counter-attack. This is where they will leave everything behind, and we all hope for a frantic, feverish final game of football. Capital Complex and SUBANSIRI, the INL 25-26 title decider. What a clash. Keeper Bharat's 4-3-3 against Malamitei's 4-2-3-1. It was a tight affair 3 weeks ago. This is separated by Hage Sarbo's long ranger. We have the two minds who have written the storylines that have brought us here. Deepa Bharat, calm, composed, and almost status quo. On the touchline, his football is structured, precise, and unflinching, and his team a mirror of mentality. Straight away on the attack, first time crossing. That's too high. Early signs from Capital. That is how they're going to play. They never fail to live up to the promise of their fans. Olympic, thoughtful, animated, and deeply connected to his players. A builder of belief. A coach who has taught his team how to suffer and still survive. One has really managed dominance, the other has mastered defiance. And tonight they face each other across the narrow strip of grass. Two men, two minds, both chasing the same dream. In silence, the gesture lies the tension of 1,000 voices. And what an atmosphere here. Throw in for SUBANSIRI. Kontolu, the right full back, trudging up to take a throw in. Gets good distance on it. Out to safety for a corner. First corner of the game. First real test for Capital Complex in this game. Mithai to score a stunning goal against Siang Warriors in the second qualifier. This time from the corner. The ball was whipped in. Eventually, SUBANSIRI will look to recycle it back. Capital Complex looks very strong on paper. It begins with Vivek Guru, 12 goals, 8 assists, 20 goal contributions in just 12 games. Incredible record. 4 Player of the Match awards. Twisting and turn. Skillful play there. That was taken off his feet. Tidy from SUBANSIRI at the back, as usual. Conceded 7 goals in the last 7, supposed to be precise. Doesn't speak too well about the defensive organization side. Looked rock solid at one point in the league stage. Got to deal with Olik Tang as well. On to 10 goal contributions, 7 goals and 3 assists, the creator, the conductor. Oh, meanwhile, chance opens up for SUBANSIRI. It has taken a deflection. Jerry Pilante was in the mix. Tried to place it into the bottom corner with his left foot. 26 years old. Made his debut in the I-League for Neroka back in 2018 in a 2-0 loss against East Bengal FC. He was on the score sheet in the last game, diving header! Just wide. This is where SUBANSIRI's pitch is live. He scored exactly in a similar fashion in the previous game. Struck within the first 12 minutes. His header went in from the near post. Almost a similar plan, but this time didn't work out. Capital Complex, they need to be careful. Taking time to settle down. Butterflies in the stomach. Yet to settle. That's not a tight angle. Was a decent build-up, the previous chance. Great effort from Jerry Pilante. They must have trained for this. ice veins. The man who refuses to fade. Around him, we've got the league's best defense. Kontolu, Yovatakam, Padru Tajam and Tanya Raji. And the return of Yovatakam is certainly going to strengthen their backline. Complex. The football is controlled chaos. Possession, precision, and a burst of brilliance when least expected. The creator and the conductor. Vivek and Olit Tying. With every touch, a whisper of danger. Their style is compact, calculated, patient, built on art of waiting and then striking. Again, trying to trouble, trying to unlock the Capital Complex defense from this long throw. There's artistry against endurance, power against patience. One team looks to dictate, the other to defy. Kontolu. Looking dangerous with those long throws. That's hacked away with the Capital Complex defense. Yovatakam. He was red carded in the first eliminator against Niga. Had to sit out against Young Warriors. Pritham Singh started out on the score sheet as well. Now Kishan. Couple of games he was brought on in the second half to change the game, has been rewarded with a start for his impressive performance. No Pil Tucker. The question of fatigue versus freshness. It is one of football's eternal questions. What weighs more, rhythm or rest? SUBANSIRI United have lived on adrenaline. 240 grueling minutes of knockout football in just 48 hours. Two games that tested not just the legs but lungs. Not just bodies but belief. Their recovery has been less about ice baths and more about willpower. Because from their Capital Complex, calm, collected and completely recharged after a 6 days gap. Their minds clear, their muscles fresh, and their rhythm perhaps waiting to be found again. It's Vivek bursting inside the penalty area. Yovatakam on his way. Beautiful shielding from the centre back. Fends off the pressure from Vivek. His dad, Vishnu Guru, a local legend, comes from a footballing background from Changlong district. He was the skipper of the Changlong local side as well. And during his youth days, it's been a great rise for Vivek. To speak about all the top scorers of Capital Complex over the years in this league, got to mention Sandeep Ale as well. He was the high scorer a few years back. A player from Kalimpong, West Bengal. Vivek Gurung's former fighting partner. And I did mention him about Vivek Gurung's rise this season. It was quite emotional. I didn't shy away from mentioning the fact he was the side's top scorer a few years ago in the Arunachal League. And shares a very healthy relation with Vivek as well. The equation is delicate here. The very versus the well-rested. Momentum against preparation. Fatigue might slow the feet, but belief can still move mountains. Freshness versus fire. Now on fire, Olitang. On to Vivek Guru, goes on the outside, Vivek. Smart from Chupa Singham. Oh, it was a giveaway as well. Probably you might call it a commentator's curse. His nerve yet to settle down. Nicely handled somehow by Yo Atakam. There you go. It was a blunder from the goalkeeper. Got the first touch right, Yoa. And managed to somehow dislodge Vivek Guru. Now it's time to discover which burns brighter, freshness or the fire. It's a battle of styles as well. Two philosophies, two worlds, one stage, capital complex, fluent, organized, almost surgical in their precision. They play football like they're painting lines, every pass a brushstroke. And then there's SUBANSIRI. Not artists but warriors, built on great belief and the will to endure. Vivek Guru once more, this time deceived by the bounce. Keeper steps in. One side really wants to control the tempo, the other wants to break it. That's the story tonight. And what a telling ball forward. Not a large advantage for Genko Gadi. He's played 104 minutes in the I-League 3rd Division to left back for a Bhopal-based club in Lake City FC. The winners of this game will be nominated by the Arunachal Football Federation for the I-League 3rd Division. Going to be a massive step, a shot in the arm for the state's football. Kushil has been handy on the set piece. Got to get the marking right, capital complex. Kushil's delivery. Outswing floater, heavy touch. Put away somehow. That was Goji Wangchu. Kolo is ready. Had a brilliant season. This season has been goals galore. We've witnessed 154 goals rather in 48 matches. This might open up. It's 2v1. Capital complex. They're getting numbers back behind the ball now. SUBANSIRI having the numerical advantage. Not just that. Clears the danger as well. They quickly fall back. Can't afford a high line in defense against this fearless SUBANSIRI front line. Rahulchenko switching it to the far side. Decent touch, Hage Salvo. His pass is intercepted. Puts it into open space only for Tanya Raji to clear. Former Delhi FC player. And now get it Chakra. Came out of the Aizawl FC stable, nourished by the Aizawl FC Academy, trained under Jaharda, legendary coach. Had a great eye for plotting talents. Spotted the talent in Techi Tatra at a very young age. He represented Delhi FC as well 4 seasons ago. His career somewhat stagnated due to an injury. The INL could be a perfect launching pad for the youngster. Get back to the rhythm, get back to the pace of the mainstream of Indian football. A lovely flick on, and now gets in behind Kishan. He's got Jerry for support. Shows a bit too much of the ball. Didn't manage to win a corner. Sometimes it just isn't about the formations or tactics. It's about the nerve, about holding your breath when the noise becomes unbearable. SUBANSIRI have been to the edge, 120 minutes, penalties, fatigue, yet they are here still fighting. Capital Complex, fresher, sharper, the weight of expectation pressing onto their shoulders. This isn't just physical, this is keep at control, the mind will command the match. What a commanding delivery! Vital touch from the goalkeeper. Just escapes Yovat account. He was lurking at the back post. And the corners have given the Capital Complex defence quite a jitter. Jittery start on the side in blue and white. Was the corner, beautiful quality on that. Goalkeeper aware to the danger, responding just in time. Arunachal is the intended target. Surrounded by a host of orange shirts. Takyo cut up from Olitai. Phil Olitai. Takyo. Up against his former team. Kechi. Capital Complex in possession. Just moving it around. Acrobatic try. Kontolu. Very aware of the man. Approaching from his blind side, which is why he didn't take any risk whatsoever. Just averting the danger. This night isn't just about a trophy. It's about what it stands for. A league born from local passion, now watched by thousands. Corner comes in, and the header is off target. Both the midfields yet to settle down. Magasarbo. That's better. Luria steadily trying to take control. Capital Complex. Even the SUBANSIRI caused a few goal-mouth chaos from throw-ins and corners. Capital Complex are dominating the ball in the center of the park. What a clever pass. SUBANSIRI defense will be tested against the best front line of this league. But here they are on the attack. Struggling to find gap. Knocks it back. Look to rebuild from here. Yoa Takam, the captain. Towards nobody. Jenko Gaddy. Rahul Chimpo. Interesting to see Vivek Gurung taking up a very central role. He did play on the left wing to accommodate Rahul Chimpo in the center. Looks like a role reversal tonight. Just to surprise your opponents. You can see what it means to the crowd. This isn't just a final, it's a festival. From school grounds of Zero to the hilltops of Tawang. Everywhere people are keeping an eye on this clash. Football from this land belongs to India's map. The INL isn't the end of a journey, it's the beginning of something far bigger. Every final finds its heroes. Will Rahul Chimpo be the one? Or will it be Vivek Guru? Will he add one more chapter to his golden season? Or will Gary Pulamte again rise as he has all campaign? Somewhere in these stands, child will be watching, eyes wide, heart racing. Tonight will plant a dream. These are the moments that create players, the nights that create believers. Capital Complex are aware of the fact SUBANSIRI will tire up at some point. Their legs would feel like stone, their bodies rushed from the marathon of matches. Fatigue has never beaten belief. Olitang into the gap. Is on there from Dorji Sewan. Safety first tactic from Tanya Raji. You won't see the number 22. Control go on the overlap either. There will be a lot of pressure on them from Dorji Siwang and Rahul Chimpo. Here is Jenko Gaddy on the overlap. To make that galloping run. Very nicely by the SUBANSIRI defense. Now they carry the ball forward. Dorji Wangchu. Plays that wall pass. Jenko Gaddy is solid tonight. Capital Complex for them, the highest margin victory this season. Came against United Caming FC on 26th of October. It was a 7-2 victory. The only game they lost this season was against Namsai FC on the 24th of the last month. Lost by 4-2. Oh, shot in the foot. Asking for trouble. Is that a foul? The referee waves play on. Amarjeet. Vivek Guru takes it. Not close. That was suicidal from Amarjeet. Used his outstep, Vivek Guru. There you go. He's playing with fire. SUBANSIRI defense. Vivek Guru very nearly lighting up the spark. Rahul Chilpo. Age Sarbo. Quick passing from Capital Complex. They're rested, ready, have the advantage. They also know momentum can mock logic sometimes. Tired minds can still produce magic. Weary hearts can still find wings. Both can burn differently. Now out ball. Attacking mostly from the right, Capital Complex. Tautapo was with the New Delhi Heroes in the Delhi Premier League. He spent his youth career with Sudeva. Now Akash Kino is from Itanagar. He was schooling from SEPA, the Government Higher Secondary School. When the dust settles down, noise fades, the real work begins. For both of these sides, the INL final, not an ending but a beginning. The Capital Complex, should they lift the trophy tonight, the challenge shifts from winning to sustaining, to turn dominance into dynasty. They set the benchmark this season. Unrelenting rhythm, a machine of discipline and detail. The champions are remembered not for one triumph but for how they defend it. The next task will be to nurture new talents, to deepen their bench, to ensure that success today becomes legacy tomorrow. Beyond the medals, they must carry Arunachal's flag into larger stage, to represent the state, national tournaments to prove their excellence and can travel beyond the home soil. SUBANSIRI, win or loss, the mission remains beautiful in its simplicity. To keep inspiring, to keep believing. Kishan Mitay keeps believing. Flores Kishan, the diagonal wasn't aimed to perfection. Out of play for a goal kick. The Orange Brigade, they've proven that with organization and heart, a team can rewrite its limits. Now comes the consolidation. Strengthening their system, building depth, giving the youngsters continuity and confidence. SUBANSIRI must take this momentum and turn it into a movement. The both teams' INL final will be remembered not only for what it decided, but for what it began. Next chapter of Arunachal's football story. There is the cheer. Takio kept in play. Only as far as Jenko Gadi, who stays up, and Hage Sarbo from distance. Inverted a long ranger against the same side. This time the shot was scuffed. Just simply look around this arena. It's incredible. This isn't just the attendance, it's the allegiance. They've come from every corner, wrapped in scarves, waving flags, singing songs that sound like home. The league has become a movement, the game a language. And you don't watch football here, you feel it. This crowd is in the background, is the heartbeat of the night. Wants to play some sparkling football. Capital Complex yet to get into the groove. Still operating on the 5th gear. Someone needs to press the accelerator. Oh, away from his marker. Gentle touch. It was a big moment. Jerry Pilante, the fox in the box. Great effort from the striker. Beaten both the defenders in pace. This season of the INAL will be remembered as one that changed everything. The year when football in Arunachal stopped being a passion and started becoming a profession. It has shown what vision, organization and belief can do. A league that didn't just entertain but educated. Didn't just produce results but revealed possibilities. From packed stands in UPia to stories that travelled across the districts, this season proved that the game has found its root here. Strong, deep and real. We've seen heroes emerge from unknown corners. Coaches redefine tactics. And local players take center stage under the same lights where once only outsiders shone. It's been the perfect marriage of emotion and evolution. Perhaps the biggest takeaway? That Arunachal football no longer looks up to others. It now stands tall on its own. INL has given the game here a name, a face, a future. If this was a season of discovery, the next will be a season of delivery. Because what began as a league has become a movement now. Midfield battle started to spice up. SUBANSIRI as well having exactly the same number. It is difficult to bypass the midfield of Sarbo, tackled it up and only time. And Rahul Shinko finding a lot of joy from the left. And the crosses took off the table. But Juka Singam. He was picking up pace from the left hand side. Rahul Shinko has the experience of scoring on a bigger stage. Now Kishan, all by himself. Five minutes of play gone. It's Capital Complex nil, SUBANSIRI United FC nil. We had a great exhibition of firecrackers before the kickoff. You can see the enthusiasm among the fans. Once right at the back, standing and watching their favorite team in action. Arunachal League, the Northeast rising powerhouse. Corner for SUBANSIRI. Deadly from the set piece. And they hurt Capital Complex. In swinger. Oh, mistake from the keeper. Kickoff, Noe. Almost produced a gift. Thankfully, that didn't go in. Capital Complex looking sloppy in defense. Signs for SUBANSIRI. On. Now Dorji. Ambitious strike. This was Dorji Wangchu. Angle was very acute. Just couldn't resist his temptation. The bounce was very tempting. Jenko. Heshitatra from the back, in between the full back and the centre back. Bright idea. Keeper read that as well. Experienced centre back in Preetham Singh as well on the bench. Both the head coaches have got options. Talk about keeper Bharat. It's calm, meticulous and unflustered. He doesn't shout, he shapes. His Capital Complex side moves like they've memorized his thoughts. And at the other, Malimate, expressive, passionate, his energy spilling onto the pitch. He's built his team from hot, not headlines. So from one bench to the other, the structure versus soul. Two minds trying to outthink destiny. Season of the INL will be remembered as one that changed everything. The year football in Arunachal Pradesh really took a massive leap. It's proven anything. The league now stands shoulder to shoulder with the very best in the Northeast. From its organisation to its atmosphere, from quality on the pitch to the passion in the stands, INL has raised the bar. It's no longer just Arunachal's pride. It's becoming the region's revelation. The land where football is culture, this league has found its rhythm, producing homegrown hero, world-class stories and a standard that commands respect. Free kick from far out. 3 fouls committed by Capital Complex. Shilmite's free kick. The stand is comfortably cleared. Ashil will find Kontolu. Kontolu selling one dummy. Will get past Jenko Gadi. He will look to launch a quick counter. Gazing for options. Is he onside? No, he isn't. Vivek Guru. Trade off. Haven't had too many nil-nils this season in the INL. 154 goals in 48 games. Almost 3 goals scored on average per game. That's quite an impressive number. step by step, game by game, has come its name along with the bowling landscape of the Northeast. With its own style, its own soul, its own role. Joe at the count with a floated ball. Drops outside, shoots as well. Lost sight of the ball. Very Kulante. The teams unleash their A game in the second half, but things gonna be a lot more challenging, especially for SUBANSIRI. The complex are calm and composed in possession. Slightly rattled on the set pieces. And Arunachal playing together, giving away balls in dangerous areas. Started with that cheap giveaway in the advance area. Simply cannot afford to lose possession in their own half, especially against a side like Capital Complex. Scored the most number of goals in the league, 36. Rahul Chimpo. He's had 5 goals under his belt this season. A man who always scores in big occasions. Only time Greg Guru and Rahul Chimpo shares 24 goals among them. Out of SUBANSIRI, Capital Complex's total 36. SUBANSIRI have scored only 18 on the flip side. Sensing the danger, Jagam Loy had to come a long way out. They thought things sometimes in defense. Sarbo. Well watched by Taglu Tajam, 21-year-old. Scored a goal as well this season against Kuru. If there's one legacy this INAL season will proudly carry, is the rise of young blood from local streets to the league stage. Youngsters have stepped forward, confident, composed and courageous. Couple of minutes added on. He has given them a stage and in return they've given it a future. Names once whispered in training grounds and now sung in the stands prove that Arunachal's tomorrow is already here. Both will be happy. It's been a tactical game the first half. Both sides tested each other. Both had chance each. Both were half chances though. In a game of this stature, you've got to convert half chances. SUBANSIRI certainly would not want to concede. Just a few seconds left in the first half's play. He's that run from Wangchu. Wangchu combines with Jerry Pilante. He holds up play. Access denied by Jenko Gaddy. Excellent defending from the youngster. And that's that from this half's play. The whistle for half time. It's 0-0 at the break. Capital Complex versus SUBANSIRI. Final of the INAL 25-26. Still unsettled after 45 minutes play. At the break, it's Capital Complex FC 0, SUBANSIRI United FC 0. When we come back, it's going to be the second half. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, between the half-time break, we have a very special guest. I'm about to say something very special to you. everyone. क्या बढ़िया मैच चल रहा है ना। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम थैंक यू बोलना चाहेंगे अकिल सर को, आज हम लोग यहाँ पे मौका दिया उनके। अकिल सर ये फुटबॉल के लिए जो भी कर रहे हैं हम लोग खुद देख के इंस्पायर हो रहे हैं और हम लोग यही चीज़ एनएनए के लिए भी करना चाहेंगे। और मेरा नाम हिकत है, हम CEO है अतुल का, अपना अरुणाचल का अपना एनएनए। आज ये हिस्टोरिक फाइनल में हम लोग और एक हिस्टोरिक फाइनल के लिए आया है। आपको जैसे जानता होगा ये साल अप्रैल में 8 फेदरवेट फाइनल्स इंडिया का टॉप फाइटर्स दिरांग में लगा था। वो लोग अपना खून पसीना एक करके 4 आगे बढ़ा, 4 जाके पसीना में लड़ा, 4 से फिर 2 बच गया और वो 2 फाइनलिस्ट आज यही है हम लोग का साथ। I would like to welcome दोनों को पहले अंदर आने के बाद I would like to introduce them. Please come. Please give a round of applause to the 2 finalists of the Turco Featherweight Grand Prix. Okay, first finalist है all the way from Rajasthan, Mr. Nilesh Chaudhary. और second finalist अरुणाचल का अपना hometown hero, Mr. Kon Javed. और दोनों अपने मौका देना चाहते हैं। Any last words to each other? और यहाँ पे जितना भी पब्लिक आया है, जितना भी अपनी लाइव देख रहा है, इसको कुछ बोलना चाहेगा।
नमस्ते सभी को, राम राम राजस्थान से। और अरुणाचल के लोग मुझे अभी तक यहाँ पूरे इंडिया में जहाँ तक गया हूँ सबसे अच्छे लोग हैं, सिंपल लोग हैं, ठीक है। और मुझे पता है अरुणाचल के लोग मुझे इस फाइट में सपोर्ट कम करेंगे क्योंकि ये होम टाउन का लड़का है और अच्छा लड़का है। लेकिन ये बेल्ट राजस्थान जाएगी, चाहे आप में से किसी को अच्छा लगे बुरा लगे, ठीक है। और फाइनल टू सभी को स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक को होए पारो होएगा।
पूरा इंडिया से चुन के 8 फेदरवेट फाइटर्स लिया है और अरुणाचल से एक वो हम था। और हमको इसलिए चूज किया है क्योंकि हम ये बेल्ट आराम से इस स्टेट से बाहर जाने नहीं देंगे, गलती से और हम बहुत खुशी है आप सबको एक साथ देंगे, इतना सारा अरुणाचल को एक साथ देंगे। फाइनल मैच सही चल रहा है और दिसंबर 20 को अतुल तो 3.3 द ग्रैंड फाइनल में हम फिर से आप सबको एक कराएगा ईटानगर में। लेट्स गो।
फिर से याद दिलाएगा दिसंबर 20 ईटानगर में होगा। प्लीज कम एंड सपोर्ट अस। क्या आप लोग रेडी हैं दोनों को फेस ऑफ करने देखने के लिए? Thank you everyone. बढ़िया सा अभी मैच करेगा. Thank you. That's news. Arunachal Grand Prix on December 20, 2025 in China. Please watch. It's the featherweight Grand Prix of Arunachal 3.3. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we can see you in Congo. I think we'll hit you outside. See you. INAL, everybody starts it. Now it's time to introduce the person who gave us anthem for this edition of Arunachal. And if you become an artist and music production from Arunachal Pradesh, you made us proud by diving into the genre of hip-hop since a decade ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please give us a big round of applause for Kickoff!
Well, आप सबने इंद्रजीत नामचुम अरुणाचल लीग का थीम सॉन्ग सुना? वो पार्ट आपको याद है जाकर चिरा देना. ओए 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 हो ओए 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 मजा है साथ में गाने हैं. कोई भी चूक नहीं बनेगा. आज फिनाले है. एनर्जी
We are back with the second half's action. You're watching the Indrajit Namchur Arunachal League 25-26, the final. The Capital Complex are taking on SUBANSIRI United FC. It's 0-0 at the break. First 45 gone in a flash. Get heavy with story. Capital Complex looks slightly shaky in defense. SUBANSIRI stubborn and spirited. Two teams separated by instincts, by the weight of their journeys. Players now return. They huddle up. Legs aching, lungs burning, minds reset. For SUBANSIRI, it's about survival and spark. Tired bodies but hearts that still beat for the dream. For Capital Complex, it's about patience. The knowledge that one moment or one pass could decide everything. The lights glare brighter, the night feels ready to write its next chapter. And off we go. 45 minutes, maybe more, to crown a champion. This is the half where belief meets destiny. It's been a game of patience, two teams circling, waiting for the other to make the first mistake. The second half will belong to whoever dares first, whoever finds the courage to take the risk. Kontolu from deep, searching ball is Dorjiwakchu. They were queuing up, all those in orange. Couldn't get the shot away. And the last two qualifiers decided in the penalty shootout. INAL here as well in the final. There's a lovely takedown, only time. Ought to look towards the right. Excellent interception from Tania Raji. Had a phenomenal season. Jerry Pilamte, he's up against Akashkino. Let's see who wins this duel. Even the first meeting this season was a hard-fought victory for Capital Complex. Sushil, Tania Raji, Dorjiwakchu, look for the cross, back in once more, spun towards the keeper, as Jacom Louis kept busy. 3 minutes into the second half. For support for SUBANSIRI. Akashkino launches that. Now initial fight for the loose ball. Rahul Chinkpo wins it. Vivek Gurung is waiting. And he keeps waiting. Because that's a corner. If Capital Complex they managed to take the lead, they could be in for Oliktang. That's too high towards the back post. Trying to knock it back across. Guru. The goal doesn't just change the scoreline, it changes everything. Whoever scores first may not just lead, they might take the others' belief with it. Very difficult in the final. Come back. Being down. Oliktang. Going for her goal in the inter-village tournament, which marked his rise. It's been phenomenal in terms of scoring and creating chances for Capital Complex. A very vital cog in the wheel. Hopeful ball forward. They'll win the loose ball. It's Vivek Guru testing the keeper and kept in play. Now the angle was very tight. Passing made to work. Tabo. You win the foul. Jerry Palante has that ability. Keep the ball at his feet. There you go. Vivek Guru with that chance. Even though it wasn't on target, but no risk taken by Jupa. Arunachal is threatening, especially from the set pieces. Strong in the air. Not having the numerical superiority around the ball, SUBANSIRI, which is why it's becoming easy for Capital Complex to recover possession. What a spitting ball. This might split open SUBANSIRI. They clear their lines. Still trying to carve them on the far left. Not by this though. Pressure is back on SUBANSIRI. Tautapu. Great battle between the two number 22s, Tania Raji and Tautapu. Both played at some level. The fans are still eagerly waiting for that elusive moment. This is where the dugouts begin to breathe louder. Bharat's bench full of attacking options. There's the header! And it has gone in! Capital Complex in the lead. What a moment! Monty Sewang on the score sheet. In the night of the final. SUBANSIRI stand. Capital Complex fans, they go wild. What a goal. Centum did get a touch. Excellent follow-up from Georgie Suman. There you go. No delivery. Knock back from Rahul Chilpo. The keeper doesn't look enough. Georgie Suman was closing in and scores on the follow-up. And long rushing Georgie Suman makes it 1-0. With the most important goal of the season. Malamute has got a good mix of energy and endurance on the bench. The right change at the right time, that's where the finals are won. But SUBANSIRI, the body now will start to whisper what the mind refuses to hear. 240 minutes in 48 hours. How long can spirit outlast fatigue? The Capital Complex, those fresh legs may now start to tell. Yo, what the count? They need intensity in the attack now, SUBANSIRI. Capital Complex are masters at managing the game. They've got those experience in their ranks, they've got the quality. Can keep possession for prolonged period and frustrate opponents. One of the trademark of their gameplay. Once they get going, are ruthless. It was Hage Sarbo on 18th of October. It's Dorji Sewang who puts them in the lead in this grand finale. They need some motivation from their fans, SUBANSIRI. Lovely snatch from Rahul. And the plan to start Kishan Singh didn't work for Malin. Had to sacrifice Pil Takar. Jagam Loi, best keeper of this region. It's a smart ball. Now they're pulling the strings. And now cut opens, the defense is offside clearly. That won't count. Vivek Guru was on his way. Not happy. He's asking the assistant referee to have a look at the replay to check it on the screens. Oh, smart ball in. Great play. Keeper gets a touch. Away from the defender. Excellent chance. That split opened the SUBANSIRI defense. Cute back heel. And what a save from the goalkeeper. Pivotal touch from Chupa Singham. Otherwise, that could have been 2-0. That trend of conceding multiple goals in the knockout stage, causing problems to SUBANSIRI, which wasn't the case in the league stage. Look at that smart ball in. A decisive touch. That was denied by the keeper. He pulls out. Very crucial save, Jupa. And once Capital Complex this scores, difficult to knock them out of their stride. They are headstrong. Not to crack. Just attracting players towards him. Rahul Chimpo. Surrounded by a host of orange shirts. No one really expected SUBANSIRI to make it to the finals, especially the way Siang Warriors played the last few games of the league stage. But that's the beauty of the knockout. You can't predict what's coming. You never know what's in store. They made a strong comeback against Niga. From being down by a couple of goals, made it 2-all. Joe Watakam. Excellent challenge, good defending. Only time. Complex leading at the hour mark. Thanks to that goal from Dorji Siwang, number 20. This is the set piece for SUBANSIRI. When the game is locked like this, you look for detail, a corner, a free kick, a loose second ball. The finals are often decided not by brilliance but by moments others ignored. Got to make this chance count. Kontolu. With a delivery. Unforgettable. Now quickly. Changing gears, Vivek Guru, yellow card for Yuvatakam, free kick for Capital Complex. They can spring quick counters. Yellow card for Yuvatakam. Pagani. That's a deep ball. Shouts of handball, and that's a penalty. Referee points to the spot, and finally the trick from the free kick worked. He's pleading his innocence. Mania Raji. The yellow card comes out. The captain should be careful. Shouldn't argue with the referee. He's already on a yellow card. This was there. You can clearly see the hand coming out from Sushil. Rightly spotted by the referee. Amarjeet is off. Donald comes on. Quickly shifting to a 4-4-2 now, Malamute with Jerry and Donald up top. Now Vivek Guru searching for his 13th goal. A goal that could take them to glory. Vivek Guru against Jupa Sinkam. Vivek Guru makes it 2-0. Into the top corner. Clinical. And he never stopped scoring. Clearly a big match player. His 13th goal of the competition. He stands aloft at the summit for the Golden Boot. SUBANSIRI fumbles under pressure, overawed by the occasion. Just a spell of a minute. Capital Complex took the game away from them. Tonight as well they concede multiple goals. It's a lovely flick on Ronald. Kickoff. Asia sticks the foot out. Rojivachu. They're combining down this side. Kishan. Ball came in early from Jabam Louis. He was marshalling the near post. Now it's not about the formation, now it's about feeling. 90 minutes have got them here. Emotions will carry them the rest of the way. Goes on the outside, wins a free kick. This phase of 10 to 12 minutes really. Capital Complex took the game by storm. Took it away from SUBANSIRI's grasp. Things looked in control at one point. One thing which I repeatedly mentioned, the fatigue, the tired legs, at some point will come into action. Chance to triple the lead. Chance to take the game beyond SUBANSIRI's reach. Free kick comes in, direct ball! Let's go in! Akash Kilo! Floppy defending, poor marking. The Capital Complex is running away with the game in the second half. Akash Kilo, the centre back, doing the damage this time. SUBANSIRI are wounded twice from the set piece. That ball was sent into a great area. No one putting out Akash Kilo. Just a gentle touch. 22nd goal contribution for Vijay Guru. Assist number 9. A goal and an assist in the 9th of the final. What a story. Who could have written the script better than him? The mountain is getting steeper. SUBANSIRI has minutes stick by. Raji brings one in and they reduce the margin. Asking the keeper to get up. The Capital Complex are on song. Silenced the SUBANSIRI crowd with their second half's display and now hungry for more goals. Absolute carnage from the boys in blue and white. Hard for play acting. Rahul Chinko all that fight just went to vain. 14 goals conceded by SUBANSIRI. Capital Complex having the best defensive record in all of the league. They've let in just 12 goals. And about 20 minutes of regulation time left. Still can't write off SUBANSIRI. Just a couple of goals in the span of 10 minutes can bring them back. We've seen strange things happen in this sport, in this league especially. Tautapo. Capital Complex are now just toying with the SUBANSIRI side. Now the fans just starting to leave. They've read the writing on the wall. Capital Complex in control. Took the game by the scruff of its neck. Ashkino, his second goal of the season. Always special to score in a final. Can't have a better feeling than that. It's from the right hand side. Positioned himself brilliantly, Jacob. Shots taken, just 2 on target. Haven't produced any clear-cut scoring chance. Relentless this man, Vivek Guru. Running at the SUBANSIRI defense. Cross is slightly deflected. Finds his teammate, brilliant footwork. Went for placement. Brilliant save from Jupa. They can limit the damage by reducing the margin. Kishan. Chance is still live for SUBANSIRI. Moji Siwan. It out for a goal kick. Malamute make a few more attacking changes. When they gallop. Scoreboard now tells the story of dominance. Capital Complex 3, SUBANSIRI 0. With a quarter of an hour left. The crown is beginning to shine in capital colors. Gurchan Singh might change that. The header went wide. Been a frustrating second half for SUBANSIRI. Capital Complex has been magnificent. Measured in the first half, merciless in the second. Every pass now feels like punctuation on a statement season. From the dugout, Kickoff. He stands still, arms folded. The faintest smile breaking through. A man watching his philosophy become poetry. Arunachal. Good collection. But SUBANSIRI, it's heartbreak in slow motion. They've given everything.
This match is 7,521.
7,521 is the official attendance of the final. The biggest of the league so far. The fatigue just found its way into their legs. Just about 14 minutes left now between dominance and destiny. Before a season of perfection becomes eternal. Capital Complex are waiting for the crown. Mission struggling to find a way through. Oh, this could be a chance. Still, the player in blue and white getting on the end of things. Vivek Guru. Great steal, all the time. Capital Complex won't mind this. Arunachal. Way too behind Arunachal. Made his way up. Committing bodies forward now. It's been off colour on the night of the final. He was rock solid in defence. Akashkino. One more chance. Rahul Chingpo. Vivek Guru is with him. Goes on his own. With back toe poke. Couldn't beat Chupa this time. A selfish approach from the striker. Otherwise, that could have been the fourth goal for Capital Complex. Akashkino. That's left alone. We didn't have too many stoppages. Very comfortable now, the Capital Complex side. Guru. One of the strong contenders for the Golden Boot, for the Golden Ball as well. 22 goal contributions really. 13 goals and 9 assists. Incredible. Got 4 Player of the Match awards as well, with a couple of hat-tricks. Has been the point of difference tonight as well. A memorable season. Flag stayed down. It was looking good for Capital Complex. Now in towards Dorji. That's just wide. Narrowly misses out. Great try from Sewan. Rasping volley. Rahul Shimpo loops up at the far post. And he took a snapshot. It's just whistles wide, but by just a few inches. Dorji Wangchu is off. Kago Doyu has been brought on. Another striker. The last 10 minutes, Capital Complex now stand on the edge of eternity. Not much time for SUBANSIRI to make a game out of this. Acrobatic clearance. That's what you call desperation, commitment. It's 2-on-4. Now they're gradually increasing the numbers in the final third. Only time he goes to the good 10 minutes from glory. The night belongs to them. A team that has played this final not just with their feet but with their philosophy. Cunning approach from keeper Bharat. There's been the storm and the calm within it. A lovely play once more. Poor effort from Vivek. This football painted with purpose. And listen to the buzz around the UPS stadium. The crowd know it too. The drums, the flags, the chants. This is not just victory. This is vindication. The SUBANSIRI still run, still chase, still fight, because that's who they are. Vivek Guru is in the clear. Vivek Guru to make it 4-0. A tangle of legs. One touch too many. SUBANSIRI have carried hard, but strength ran out. The journey has been heroic. Even in defeat, their courage remains unblemished. We shall say. Desperately trying to find a goal. Hit from distance, good save from the keeper. And ready. That is near post, Jagom Louis. Punches it clear. Pushed away to safety, pushed wide as well. Capital Complex are playing with freedom. Their passes are lighter. This was the hit. The first shot on target in this half. The complex, they have their minds clearer now. The smiles wider. They can almost touch it. The trophy, the dream, the moment they've earned. Just a few minutes away from history. For Arunachal crowns its champions. There's the ball in now. Mission. Good passage of play from SUBANSIRI. Still no goals to show. Oh, this could be an opening. Shrugged off. Kushil Mitay tried to turn and shoot. Got 3 goals cushion, 3 goals to protect. Serang, goal scorer, will be off. Toku Panu will replace him. He's done his job. Scored the opening goal. Broken the deadlock. That will spin out for a corner. The amber flame of SUBANSIRI that burned all season now set to corner comes in, the 6th for SUBANSIRI of this game. We'll get another bite on the cherry. There's the header. Wasn't on target. Kagoduyu. Couple of chances for SUBANSIRI late in the game. Carrying it wide, just forcing him out of the box. Jacob Gary gets up a shot. In it comes! Oh, slight bobble for the goalkeeper. Took an odd bounce right in front of him. Seventh corner for SUBANSIRI. Despite being promising from the set play, haven't really managed to score. Another change now. Daniel Guru will replace Rahul Shimpo. Fresh pair of legs injected. These are the goals. Dorji Siwang with the first one, and then Vivek Guru from the spot, making it 2-0. And then from the free kick, he turns provider. Akash Kino makes it 3-0. The same man, Sushil, Is there still any hope left? Nechitatra puts it away. Tania Raji. Jerry. There's that drop shot. The keeper had his body well behind the ball. Applied the right technique. Held on to it. It's alright though, Jagam Loy. Shoulder injury. Now the clock crawls towards destiny. Capital Complex are inching closer. Breath by breath. Pass by pass. The moment they've been chasing since the first kickoff of the season.
With a time of 2 minutes.
Just to 3 minutes additional time. 3 goals clear. Final whistle, no longer a sound but a promise. Touchline, stand still. There is a quiet storm behind those calm eyes. Watching a dream, the build takes its final shape. The groundkeeper Bharat Upia is uncontainable. Hearts thundering. SUBANSIRI still fight because that's what the brave do. They fight till the end. Their story will not be defined by the scoreline, but by the spirit they refuse to surrender. This is Capital Complex's night. A season of patience, perfection, finding its rightful conclusion. The second one, the hills await the road, the champions await the call. Will they have the last say? SUBANSIRI puts it over. So they ventured pretty well in the last 10 minutes of this game. They created 3 scoring chances. One Tolu lays it over. About last few seconds of stoppage time. Will the referee allow another minute? Looks like so. Mission. Both teams created equal number of chances, but it's all about converting those chances into goals. That is where Capital Complex did managed to outsmart SUBANSIRI. The referee glances at his watch. The crowd rises as one. Somewhere between heartbeat and history, glory awaits to be crowned. And Capital Complex FC stand atop Arunachal football from start to finish. The standard bearers, the benchmark, the team that led and never let go. Calm, composed, complete. They came as favourites and leave as champions. The season of dominance ends in triumph. Their legacy begins tonight. SUBANSIRI, the dream ends here for them. Brave, battered, beautiful in defeat. They've given everything, body, soul, belief, and fallen only at the final hurdle. But if trophy measure successes, spirit measure legacy, and their story will live far beyond the score. Now the night belongs to Capital Complex. Arms aloft, faces lifted to the Arunachal sky. They have turned to the stands now and have carried them through every minute of this long, glorious journey. Drum roll once more, the flags rise again. And listen to that sound, the heartbeat of a state made flesh in celebration. One by one they line up before their people. Player of the match award goes to Tautapo, right back. There's the final in numbers, Capital Complex. Not much of a gap in terms of possession. Equal number of shots taken. Pretty close when it comes to shots on target, but it's been a conversion that made the point of difference tonight. The heartbeat, one by one, the player. They line up before their people, palms high, palms low. The rhythm of victory echoing through the hills. And now they might go for that Viking clap celebration. They came as players, they leave as champions. And there you go, Viking claps crash like thunder. A language understood without words. Together with their fans, they sing the song of a season that will never fade. This is what triumph feels like. This is what football means here. This is forever. And even for SUBANSIRI, they stand still, silent, spent, eyes fixed on the sky. They gave everything, the sweat, the soul, and sleepless nights. It fell only at the final step. The scoreline may not be kind, but the story will be. Because what they've built here, the pride, the connection, the belief, will outlast this one night. And their fans now stand behind, clapping through the pain, not for victory, but for valor. Defeated, yes, but never diminished. The football, as cruel as it can be, has a way of remembering the brave. Acknowledgement from all the stakeholders. What a show been put on by all the 10 teams across the last 1 month. It's an absolute spectacle. They leave the pitch head high. SUBANSIRI, they finish as runners-up of the INAL 25-26 season. Malik Mutei had a stellar season. Made his hometown club Klasa champions of the I-League 3rd Division. Missed the title, missed the silverware by a few inches. To navigate the last hurdle. There's a learning curve for them, and they promise to come back strong next season.
We've seen the Tigers become fans of the first edition of Interstate Country International League. The winners for the first edition of INAL 2025 Capital Complex Football Club. Congratulations to the winners, hard-fought battle with SUBANSIRI United FC, who would be the runners-up of the first edition of Interstate Arunachal League 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, people who are in the right side of the stadium, we request flags are behind you, so once the firecrackers go out, please be careful. We'll be starting our post-match definition in a very short time.